Hey y'all, I'm not gonna be long. You know I could talk, so I'll probably be about. I'm gonna look at the time and stop it at 20 minutes. I can't wait till I get my mouth fixed so I can smile more for y'all. But whew, the power of forgiveness, right? So I picked up my stinky today. His father been fucking with me all weekend. I sent him a picture of one of the haircuts that Chum had before. And he was like, and I was like, hey, when y'all, next time y'all go to the barbecue, ask him to leave a little on the top because I like to dye the top a little, give him a little edgy. He wanted a little one ear piercing, he wanted a chain with Jesus Cross on it. Plus, he got a girlfriend, so I want to make him edgy. So anyway, uh, I told him Sunday that we would go to the Y when I picked him up, and then we would go get him a new controller because his trigger part on the controller was broken. So I picked him up. I picked him up, and we went to GameStop. And so now we ride home from GameStop, and he was like, just bust out laughing. And he was like, "Man, I was like, don't throw that controller because this will be the third one, and I don't want you to break it." He was like, "No, I wouldn't just stop working." So he didn't have a temper like that or anything. He was like, "I remember I was playing the game with Mr. Sean, man, and I threw the controller, and he was like, 'What's going on?' And he was like, 'Nothing.' He said he was whooping my tail in the game instead of that. He started laughing. So I was like, well, speaking of which, I spoke to Sean. And I didn't tell him about all the hookup and all that other shit like that because, thank God he knew what he was doing that it happened at a time that my son wasn't there. It's like he know what he did is wrong and is afraid to confront him. But so I said, Sean said he definitely owes you an apology. And I told him that because as he was doing that, like, I want to come home stuff, and I realized what I did was wrong. You didn't deserve that. I'm gonna go to the courthouse. I'm gonna fix this because no, I didn't deserve what he did in that part either. And very early when we linked up in July, when he pulled up at me, on me at the doctor's office, he said it like, "Yo, it wasn't me. That was my mother. Yo, that was my mother." But you put the address of the female house that you was at before me because you knew that night you were going back down there. And anyhow, before I get back into that story real quick, because I'm so tired of it, I want to just be done with it. I know it's no coming back, definitely after this shit right here, because I'm like all about accountability. When a motherfucker say that they know that, hey, I did this, I did that, this is how I'm going to fix it. So Chum was laughing about it, right? Chum was like, and you yelled upstairs, what's going on? And me and Mr. Sean started laughing and and the third. And I was like, well, I talked to him, and he said he want to apologize to you to your face. And I told him that you owe him that. I apologized to my son for one for bringing him home. Mr. Chris was 6 years prior, so for 6 years he hadn't seen no one. And then before that it was Daryl, and Daryl was from 2 months to 3. So I don't even remember that. And as you can see, like, I didn't see my baby father since 2 months. My son was 2 months old. So I quickly rebound along with postpartum depression on top of walking into that fine line where I have a 16-year-old and a 19-year-old son. So it was really, really cringy. I will say having the kids around used to distract me. And I never got to properly heal throughout those 3 relationships. Well, those 2 prior to this being the third one. Anything in between was just drive-bys. I don't count them. But I've had all 3 of these man names tattooed on me. My body, right? So he said, well, where is he at, Mom? I'll forgive him. Just that easy. Where is he at so he can apologize to me? And so I didn't give him all the horns and the whistles of what I feel like, okay, he's a coward. He doesn't want to stand up and face my son, and he doesn't want to. He did all that because we were in the moment, and at the time, he was going through something with the new baby mother, and she had, put him out. He had been staying there. He been staying where he likes to stay at. Like, it's one spot he likes to stay at. It's constant revolving door. The door isn't even locked. People just walk on through. Hustling, babies, all of that other shit. And I don't knock it. I definitely damn sight ain't judging. I've been there, and but that's years ago. Like, we are grandparents now, and even though, like, one sin ain't no different than the next, it's like this circle he be around is the same people that could possibly be judging me. And it's like, yo, I live a low key, quiet life. And they do friends with benefits too. I mean, let's not mistake it. The pussy is there in the house. I saw all that ass come in and out the house. And I would be a fool not to believe he done banged her and the rest of them in there too. I got homeboys. I get it. But I said, chum, we just gonna accept the apology that we ain't get. Sometimes you gotta accept apology that you didn't receive. Just to move the fuck on. Because I ain't gonna lie, these past 3 weeks, I was literally stuck and trying to understand how the three things I asked for before us even getting together again, or even trying or attempting. I want to talk to your mother. You have to go to the courthouse. And first and foremost, before those two, you owe my son an apology face to face. So what? I couldn't say, oh, well, he's a coward. That bitch ass thing ain't come around. I wasn't going to say all that. I said, Chum, he has a family now. And he has to take care of some things. One day down the road, we bump into him at Walmart. You see him. I'm certain he apologized to you. Trust me, I'm hurting too. And where I'm at right now, where people are going to be meeting me at, even down to my mother, what I'm realizing is that it's not just all about him. I've been hurt this year by my own children, by my own mother, who simply won't fix something that she said. And she won't fix it so that I can see my grandchildren. So when you got pain like that, like, I could cakewalk this shit. For me, it's the disappointments and it's the expectations. And see, now why I don't want nobody to meet my son? Because even he can't get a fucking apology. He can't. Yes, it's coward as fuck. But he's anointed. Anybody hurt him physically, mentally, spiritually, it's not going to win for them in the long run. Even when they think they win and they not, sometimes the devil rewards you too. And then I strongly believe in karma. This is the first relationship I can honestly say that I had to honestly sit in and process, and without the distractions of the kids and heavy drinking, because I don't drink on the weekdays at all. Weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If Sunday, because it's Sunday today and I ain't sipping on that. I'm kind of proud of myself though, in a sense, because like, I ain't got my girlfriends around. Like, I'm talking to them and all that and communicating and all that stuff. But as far as like back in the day or the past relationships, girlfriend, we pulling up, we out. I'm distracted with Charlie and Chauncey and them stuff. Keep in mind, I'm just cutting a cord from that shit. So I didn't have the distractions of that. I had to get up and still go to work. Get up, take care of Chum. Beat all my shit. So if nothing else, like, yeah, I'm gonna accept that apology because this shit grew me at 43 years old. For one, I get to see how men really are. Insatiable. friends with benefits seem to be more lucrative and more beneficial, and still with all the, hey, can you change my tire, all this other shit like that, still boyfriend shit. Because when you get into a relationship, you don't get shit. You don't. And then when somebody is blatantly showing me, like, he's showing me this is nobody to run after or chase after. I really am at a let go phase. In the past 3 weeks, I really had to really mourn this. I'm glad that, another thing too, this was what I needed to break that codependency shit. Because think about it, I ain't jumping to no another relationship in all these months. I'm not an ugly woman. I'm not the best. But trust me, my eyebrows was on, mascara on. I be cute. But I'm real. I'm human. I try to be as candid and as transparent as I could be. Me and Chum do a lot of things too. Like tonight we got Bible study. I bought me and him. I think my Bible in the living room. I bought me and him the same little Bible and our little highlighters. And some little highlighters. And I just pray. And you know what, tonight? We're going to pray for Mr. Sean. That's what we're going to do. And I hope my son learned from this that when you're a man, you stand up as a man. You hold accountability. Don't run. Don't run. He knew that he couldn't give me what I wanted. For one, why would he send his mother my way? He's already fucking up with the other girl. And all in between this 1 year that he went between these women, he's had to go back to mommy house. You think if him to go tell his mother the truth, that would be for him to omit that, hey man, look, I'm your son and I'm a piece of shit. I'm not right. And he would be the common denominator. But what, I know my God, he's not going to let you get away with breaking women and breaking women and breaking women and then moving on to the next and breaking women and stuff. He's not going to let you do that. Look, y'all, I got my own little edges, my own curlies. He's not going to let you get away with it. Just not. And then it's like, let's take him off the table. It's like the same scenario with everybody now. My family. These are people I love. Damned if you do. So they do things to push me away. Then get mad because I am away. Punish me by either talking about me, slandering me, saying all kind of fucked up things, dealing with other people, dealing with my enemies, dealing with my family, turning my kids against me. So you punish me. You do shit to push me away. Punish me for staying away and not accepting the shit. And then they circle around after a while, because after a while, you know what? Oh, she still won't be there. As soon as I knock on the motherfucking door, she gonna answer. Man, if I show up and say it's about her son, which we witnessed that a couple weeks ago, because I didn't even want to let the bitch in the house, but show up and it's about her son, she gonna ride or fucking die. But where people is in for a rude awakening at, is that not only did all of this shit grow me, but I ain't taking no more. Some things is left best unsaid. And this is with my mother. This is with my sister. This is with my niece. This is with my daughter. This is with everybody. Don't come at me unless I have an apology or you give me what I want. It's not fair anymore. And I get it. People been doing this to me. My loved ones been doing this to me because I've allowed it. When he left twice, I took him back twice. Remember the second time he came back? And he came back with the key that he said he threw away. And he came back, 13 days later? With a key and a car. He left when he got his tax money. This time, the fight was on the 27th, 28th, right before the 1st. He's supposed to give me back money for the phone and money because I had took care of the bills prior to, and because I had put the 125 down on my own fucking engagement ring. On top of, he still got his foot in his mother's door, so he still got to give her money every month, even when he ain't there. That's what she meant by, you taking my son away from me, because I was providing a stable home for us to save money. And it didn't, unless he was trying to keep a safe haven there, it I'm turning his son into a man, which I realized that I fucked up. Cause look what happened. I let somebody in our world that isn't even man enough to stand in the face of a 10-year-old. And then as far as family, I backed up. Oh, y'all alienate me from my children, say lies, twist the narrative. Let's be clear. None of what was said was ever said in my face. They know better. Everybody literally knows better. Everybody that done something to me avoids me after the fact because they know not only is my mouth vicious, but I will pull some shit about their motherfucking asses too. Or I would check them or put them right in their fucking place. And people don't like that. It's like, oh, Candy, you bringing up old shit. No, because you're showing up for either help, some social supply, or something like that, in hopes that I forgot about the shit. And I often would. But it is just sit right here. And I will harbor that shit. Now, Candy, she's being outspoken. She's coming out. No, I'm standing up for my fucking self. I'm setting boundaries. Setting boundaries. And I feel like I don't have to cry no more. I meet men every day. Ain't racing to go out with them. Ain't racing to do a bunch of shit. You know, you see what happened the other day. Shit. I just don't know no more. I think for the most part, yeah. I ain't walking into the year like this. And I'm not walking into the year feeling bounded in bondage. My sister and them, they alienate my children from me. Fine, but guess what? Now they get the phone calls when the drama and stuff arise. Not me. You freed me. I get ghosted and everything. Cool. But to be rejected is to be protected, because guess what? Guess who's not being cheated on? Guess who's not being played? Oh, we can only imagine the story he told her where he stayed that Friday and Saturday. Ma'am, in my house, in my ass. Literally. It was nice. Shit. And he walking, he catching me with, yo, my sex drive was literally gone. I'm just getting my libido back. The other day I was ready to fuck. But I like my self-control. I was like, man, I got this overtime Saturday. I'm going to fuck to sleep. I wanted to get licked from the rooter to the tutor, but I also knew that I needed to go to fuck to sleep so I can get up and get that overtime. That was 12 hours, and I wanted it. And, mm-mm, mm-mm. I could do better. I am doing better. I'm not giving myself enough credit to see how much I've organized things that's clearing out my brain. Financially, I pushed towards the bankruptcy and getting my shit straight and restarting things over and really made moves on everything I wanted to do, really have everything I need to get the food business going, really, really pushing forward with the publishing for this book. Held off, tried to, but what's fair is what's fair. Everybody want me to stay silent. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. If I don't bite it, if I don't eat it, then I get punished for saying something about it or for speaking up for myself. But people don't realize them punishing me only punishes themselves, because now everything that was made to force to push on me just bounced back on that ass. Okay, you're now bonded to someone that's trying to have a baby to trap you, that you blatantly say you don't like, you're not in love with, you're not happy. It's always drama, it's always something going on with it. You're going broke fucking with her. I'm not. Mm. My mother won't fix the lie so I can see my grandchildren. But so now I guess who get the phone calls when it's drama with my grandchildren, mothers and them? She do. Had you fixed this, I'll be taking care of that shit like I was doing anyway. But then at the same time, it's like God is freeing me. When I did the math, the past 10 years, I chased behind them. I didn't mourn the last two relationships. Everything else was escapism. Then I was like a robot. I still had to get up, work, and pay the bills to a house that my sons often just bombarded or ran to, some unbeknownst to me, without my knowledge. One time I came home from work, one broke in the goddamn house through the window, and now I'm free. I'm free. So I say this to say, when people thinking that they doing something against you, no, they freed you for real. I'm eating. I'm sleeping. I'm meeting people. And I believe in God, y'all. And I'm so grateful that I don't seek revenge. Because that's what they want. They want me to go crazy and zap out. And now that then nobody's getting that reaction out of me, yeah, I got feelings. I'm trying to say what I got to say. And everybody running and stuff like that. But people don't want to face me. Let's have a conversation. We need to have it now. Because what's done in the dark is going to come out in the light. We need to fix it now. Don't mistake it. Y'all might not see a lot of views and all that shit on here as y'all should, because I have not put my page out there. I see people every day that I have not said, yo, send it. I haven't shot nobody no links, no links, no links, no links, no links, no links, no links. I'm just slowly building it while I build myself, rebuild my body. And raise chum. The goal is to save a lot of money in 24. And I got things that I'm working on, and I'm done with being stuck. We not gonna get the apology. But motherfuckers know within that they were wrong. My mother knows within she is wrong. My sister know within she is wrong. I'm your sister. You raised me. You raised me. And look, y'all, I know I'm a feeling. Any other time I be, yo, I'm all cried out. I am. The power of forgiveness and letting go. Sometimes I get mad. I'm human. None of us can control the thoughts that come up in our mind. But you let them roll in and roll out, and I just be like, Lord, I forgive. Because on one end, I want payback. I want karma. I want revenge. But I really can't do shit. I can't. Like, God, God, you put me in a position where not only did I have to sit and really mourn the relationship so I could see all the shit that I did, open up myself. I was a wife to some of these niggas. Oh, I ain't gonna let this change my mind about love, and I don't think all men ain't shit. I do understand that with my last relationship, look at how we met. Friends with benefits, casual encounter, friends arrangement. So I know my karma came. This was my karma. Along with the enabling of my older children, seeing how I looked and the things that my sons probably has put those girls through. How dare I to get involved or even believe him or save him, help him escape when he fuck up. I was wrong. So wrong. So wrong. And I get it, it's the maternal instinct. When your kids call, they call. But now I understand when they call, it be for some shit that they done fucking started, that they done fucking did, and they giving us a 1/4 piece of the story. It's cause and the effect. They give us the fucking effect when they were initially the motherfucking cause. And I don't want to be like that anymore. I want to raise Chum so much better. Now they jealous because how I raise them better. Even though they'll say they got everything. Man, you ain't gonna lie, you did take care of this, that, and the third. But Chum got more of my time. That's what I was teaching him, the difference between absence, being present and being active in a person's life. Yeah, he dishes out money to his daughters, this, that, and the third. But I get it now because if you don't have a home for them to come to other than your mother's house, then you don't have your kids on a every weekend basis or on an everyday basis or at the home where you stay at with you. How I set this shit up, this dressing room, it was a brand new, been nice bed. Brand new, went and bought that bitch. Set this motherfucker up and everything. No, babe, she can come over here on the weekends. Because she'll be over there at his mother's house and me be up here, we laying up. No, when she ain't with her mother, she's supposed to be with her father. The stress. But absence speak volumes. I said what I said. I forgive everybody. I forgive those. It is what it is. But nobody no more would get the right to come in my life and I give me what the fuck I want first. We had fun, but I want mine. I love you, Ma. Oh, where Keisha and Diamond? I need all three of y'all in the same room so we can fix this lie. And I need to record it. I got an email back from the Steve Wilkos show and an email back from the Karamo show. And I responded to the email and I'm waiting. They say it's like a 6-month fucking process. We better fix this shit by then. But to be honest, until they come clean and fix it, we ain't fixing shit. Nobody will get nothing out of me. Nothing anymore. So, with that being said, let it shine one more time this weekend and I'm out. I'm taking a break. I'm resting myself, resting my body. Look, working out. Like, I don't have no time anymore. I'm taking care of me. Look, I don't have no makeup on. Sparkle in your eye. All right, y'all. That's it. Y'all got a total of 30 minutes out of me. Ooh, my hips hurt. Yo, I was cooking and doing squats. See y'all. I'm going to bed. Shower. Nark, nark.